Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. So, I got my candles. These are not real candles, these are fake, because I tried to burn down my craft room a couple of times with candles, so this time I invested in the fake ones, so we'll use them the same way as we did in the past, and that is that we come in here to relax and look at our flickering lights. They do flicker and they are beautiful. So they are good enough for me for a flickering candle. So, you know, take your deep breath and then release it. And let yourself be in your craft room. So I'm going to set these up here. And it will be there to remind me to stay relaxed. This is my room. Nothing else is important right now except for being right here in my room. So what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to set our timer. I have my phone on because my husband is away for the day, just in case he needs my help or anything like that. I'm available. So, timer, 45 minutes, please. Start. So, we are going to make some things for our journal. Let me get, I think I have music sheets down here somewhere. There we go. So I think we'll have to put, this is a nice thick one. But they're still going to have to get glued together. Oh yeah. And I learned this from Caryl at Carol's Recrafted, or anyway, I watched her. I've been watching her doing junk journals and stuff, her junk journals. Boy, she makes some beauties. And she's just so free about how she does everything, you know. She's just like, just do it, you know. And just do it. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I can just begin and make a junk journal look impressive. You know, well, we're trying. And so that is a good thing, is that we're trying it. And that's what I want to do. I want to try some new things. And, you know, I love the grunge and stuff like that. And so, hey, why not? Okay, we're just going to tear some of this off. Now this can be used for word strips. We can make words there. We can write our own. That was one thing Caryl said. Well, write your own. Write your own words. I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. And this we can glue on here because, well, it's still a music sheet. So we'll put that up there. And then let's take this end off. Oh, it's very crooked. I should have done it this way. Here we go. Let's go from there to there. That'll work. There. Nice. Oh, we can probably use that too. So, yeah, I really have enjoyed listening to her, and she just makes things seem so easy, you know, and I guess grunge is not hard, but if it's something that you're not used to doing, well, you know, it's kind of one of those things you just aren't used to doing. I'm going to fold this over. And we're going to do this. Now, I'm going to make this similar to what Caryl did, but not the same. She definitely inspired me. Maybe I should go this way. That might look better. Okay, fine. I'll do that. There we go. Okay. Now we've got that all tore down, don't we? So now I'm going to tear it in half. Okay, and then we'll tear this about here. They don't have to be equal. Then we're going to fold this over like so. Oh, I'm going to need a journal page. Fold all 4 of these like that. I'm not sure if I got them upside down or right side up or which way I'm going. Those are right. That one's correct. That one's correct. Okay. I need a piece of paper. A piece of journal paper. Let's use one of these grungy ones that I made. And what we want to do, first of all, is we want to cut this down just slightly so that it fits in here. So we have this page, and then we have this one, like that. Oh, and then I do have that one. And then we have this one that we're going to use next. So I'm going to trim that off by about, oh, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. And I'm going to use the Grungy Cruncher. We're going to use the Grungy Cruncher. Okay. I'm going to put that on the floor for right now. I keep forgetting I had to put my garbage over here under the table because of the dog. Okay, so we're going to make kind of like a waterfall thing here. But I want it to be a little bit different. Let's see. Let's take some of this one off. It doesn't need to be that big. There, that's better. Okay, let's put that one up there. And then, who's next? You're a little shorter. You're a little shorter. Okay, so if we put that there, and maybe that one there, and then that one there. It doesn't necessarily need to be a waterfall per se. It just needs to be a little bit of a waterfall. Just kind of a waterfall. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's get some ink. Inkity-doo-dah. One of these will have good ink. Don't know which one. That one does pretty good. So I'm still working on the Go Grunge, and Go Grunge is hosted by Caryl at Free Spirit Arts and Tammy at Tammy Van Antwerp Arts. And they are our hostesses. Hostesses with the mostesses. Okay, so this one, then that one, then that one. Okay. So we're going to put this on here, like so. Now, we can put it here, or we can do a slit and put it through, and then cover the slits in the back. It's kind of up to you how you want to do it. I think we'll go ahead and just put them on right here. The one thing, I know we have this grungy paper back here, but do we need anything else behind it? You know, any words or things like that. I don't know. I don't like the way that looks. It's that book. I don't like the way that book I don't know. It's just not very good. Well, I guess I probably must have what I need if I can't seem to find anything else. Well, if we need anything else, we'll just put it on when we get more done. How's that sound? Okay, so I need a little bit of glue here. Come on, glue, come on down. Oh, it's not going to. I think you need to make silicone tips on these so that the glue can get squished out of there. Don't know if that'd work or not, but seems like it should work, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to go this one. You can see I'm not putting these right up against each other. I'm just intermittently stacking them. And they are not all the same width exactly. So it's not like a true waterfall in being clean and neat and, you know, stuff like that. See how this one is a little bit bigger here? But that's okay. It can be that way. So now we work on grunging everything up. And so perhaps this is where we might use some other words that are not our own language. Or perhaps it is our language. But, you know, that kind of thing. And we find a little bit of a glue page. I guess we could use him as our glue page. Oh, today I was watching the news and a robot crashed into a wall at full speed. And I tell you what, I felt bad. And I thought, why, this is a robot. But then I thought, it tried so hard to save itself. And I thought, that's why I feel compassion, is because the robot tried so hard to right itself. And it couldn't do it, It just finally crashed and burned. It was kind of sad. It really was sad. So anyway, perhaps I felt compassion for the owner of the robot, And I don't know if they were just testing them to see if they could crash, or what happens if they crash, or if it was in a race and it crashed. I don't know any of that part around it. But this is kind of the neat thing right here. I'm not going to use it, but it's kind of neat. Now, here's some kind of neat stuff here. Like this. We could put that on there. I'm going to ink it first, though. I think this would be a cool thing to do with letters. Old letters. Oh, inking myself up there. Oops, get on there. Not crooked, just on. And let's see, what else do we have? Something up there. Oh, yeah, there. Okay. Let me cut this. And then we'll cut it this way. And then we'll shred it this way. And that way. And this way. And that will go there. So we're going to use a little different ink with that one, probably the Fabri-Tac. Okay, so there's that. That looks cool. Okay. And then I have this one. Which way do you go? You go this way or that way? Perhaps we could do that. Okay. And then I think we'll add one of these. Right, maybe right here, so we can lift our tab up. Right here. Won't help us if we glue it closed. Let me pull that out just a little bit. And where's my piece of wax paper when I need it? I'll just have to wipe that off, I guess. Okay, so there's that one. So then we would want this one. And not do this side. Goodness sake, my grunge is making grungy. Let me get that off of there. We'll wipe it on here. And then this one will go here. I think what I'll do is just go like this. Instead of putting it off on the side, I'll just do it this way. And then one more, please. And this one will go here. These will just be the little tabs that say, "Open me, please." Okay, so we have that part. Now, what else can we do up here? I think we have that little doodad we made, the 1985. Let's put that on there. Let's scrunch it up a little bit. That's the one we made yesterday. Okay, so we have that. Now we have this. So I think that needs a little bit of stamps, maybe. Oh, there's a nice canceled one. Let's use that. Okay, so there's that one. What else could we put with it? Let's see, what is this? This is about plants. It's from a book. It's a still in production kind of book. But I want to use some of the handwriting. That's what I want to use. Like this. So it looks kind of like a letter to someone. Right here. Maybe there. Yes. And then maybe right across here. Okay. I think this would be cool. Parts of an old letter. I have to get out my parts of an old letter because I have scanned as much of them as I'm going to scan. Okay, so this can go here, or it can go up here as kind of a surprise. It could go here. I think we'll go up here. It's kind of a glossy paper. I'm going to use this, although sometimes this does not work with glossy paper, as I found out. I always thought that it would, but sometimes it does not. Okay. And perhaps we'll have some more of this letter right here. Oh, the scoreboard just fell over. Yeah, that'll just fit right there. Okay, so we have some letter there. Need some more letter. Perhaps we'll start it right here. And I have some Edith Holden writing too that we could use. That would work. She always wrote beautifully, yeah, didn't she? We'll put it right here. Okay. And I think up here we'll add another stamp. And then maybe we'll add one from Venezuela too. And then this one. I might have that one upside down. Not really sure. I think we'll do this one. Okay. So now we have our stamps. We have a little bit of writing. Let's see if I can find any more handwriting. There. Nope. Nope. Well, here's some Edith children. Let's take a look there. Okay. Right here. We don't really care what month it is. What we're after is the words and the writing, the neatness, the prettiness, the elegancy. Now, she did different things on hers than I'm doing on mine. I just kind of decided it needed to look more like a letter for me. Okay, so yeah, oh cool, I like it. And then we have this and this, so here's some more letter we could put there. And let's see, with that, we could add just a little footnote here. Get off me, piece of stuff. Is that where it ends? Right there. Not that one. Not that one. No. Oh, what about this? What if we... Nah, I don't like that either. Nope. Where's that pink? Oh, there's a pink. Oh, you know, I always like a little bit of green, I say. There it is. Can always add green to my journals because I love green. Green reminds me of rebirth and spring and all the beauty there is. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so there, we can add that. That looks nice. Get rid of these other stamps. I don't want to glue them down to anything. Okay, this needs a little something right there. What could it have? We'll go with that. We'll do this glue. Got glue all over my fingers, so I'll have little threads sticking off of them. You have to forgive me. Right, there it is, right at the line. Okay. And then we do have this place down here. Now, that might be kind of interesting. It's kind of a surprise after all this letter and stuff. I kind of like it. Could be right there. Don't know. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Maybe right here. Okay, let's do that. If I'd quit learning to, if I could unlearn how I'm bending my arm, I could probably make it feel better. But boy, it's a sore one. Hope they don't decide I need surgery on it. Yike, that's scary. I don't want to have surgery on it. It's one thing I don't want. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Just because I like it and I want to use it. There's no other reason to it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, oh, I like it. Okay, so it's kind of a fat page. But we need something under here. And I think what that's calling out for is one of those pockets that we pre-made. That's not the right one. What'd I do with it? I know it's here. I just don't know where here. What did I do with it? Not that. No. Huh. Well, I don't know what I did with it, my friends. Don't know. So, what do we do? Oh, maybe it's back here. Why it's way over there, I don't know. Okay. It's calling out for one of these pockets that I already made. And I think I put them in here. Okay, so we have this one under here that looks like this. So that is an option. There's that one. And then I have this one that is a single pocket. That one kind of looks better, doesn't it? Just because this is decorated and this is just plain. I think let's put her right there with the kids. I know I'm working on another part, but I saw that and I thought, oh well, that's got to go with there. It just has to. No idea where this came from. I don't want it to totally be glued down. I want you to be able to peek under it so that you can see the writing up there. Like so. Okay. And then here we need just a little touch of something. No, it's not lace it needs. It does not need lace. No, doesn't need a frame. Ooh, look at that. But then you couldn't see that pretty part. Okay, so that's out. Not a frame. Oh, let's finish this pocket. We know we're going to use this one. So let's put glue on it. Not like that, I think. I think that'll be okay. And let's see. I think we just have these little cards. Let's put them in here. This can be written on the back. And they can cover the front up if they like. Something about a drawing. Put you in for a drawing. And then, of course, here's a card that allows you to check out your book a couple of times. Not that anybody ever fooled with these things at the back of the book. Okay, so there are those. So there we go. There. Now this, I feel like it needs something. Maybe these little birds here? These baby owls? That would be cute, wouldn't it? Oh, 45 minutes. Okay, let's just put this card on. Now I'm just going to do one little side of it, because it's a real cigarette card. So there we go. So we have that, we have those, we have this, we have these owls, we have some embroidery, or some crochet. Gosh, we have a little bit of everything in here, don't we? And a newt. We have a newt. He's too much of a surprise, the newt. I think the newt will go back. Okay, so there we go. That is what I have today for my grunge. And this will go into the grungy journal, wherever I put it. I keep setting it down and I don't know where it goes. Here it is. Okay, so this page is going in here. Like that. So we have page 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we need to put something on the back of this one or this one, because we have something here and something here, something here and something here, and we only have the 1, 2 here, so we need a couple more back here. So we need to kind of do that as we go, because I'm building my signatures before I sew them in, which might be a giant mistake, but I just wanted to do it that way. But yeah, I think this will be cool. So just a very cool little page. Isn't that fun? So let's just open this up like that. And then yesterday I didn't get any further on my little tidbits than this. But, you know, this is a good thing that we could put over here. Or this is with this. So let's do that. Let's add this to this page here. I think we'll use the Fabri-Tac, because there is a little fabric back here. I'm going to let it stick out the edge over here. Just like that. So there we go. That is one of the grungies that we made yesterday. So there we go. Oh, I like it. Except for I forgot to grunge any of it up. Not a lot of paper left showing on it anyway. We kind of covered that up, didn't we? All right, so there we go. That is all I have for today. I very much appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up, and come back for more videos. We'll have more grunge coming up. I'm starting to love grunge. It's taken me a little bit, but I think this is getting a little bit better. I hope. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun to play with, and it's fun to work with, and yeah, so I'm really trying hard to so if you're a beginning grunger, this is for you, because that's where I'm at. I'm really at the beginning of grunge. So anyway, I hope you'll join me, and I hope that you're having fun with this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now.